It's autumn in Britain, so let's go for a walk and have a look at the leaves. I really like autumn on the warm days. It can be really cold. I'm trying to get this video done before it snows. The weather forecast says it will snow next week. So this is probably the last time that the countryside is going to look pretty for a few months. Once it snows, all the leaves will be gone and it's just going to be icy and wet everywhere. So let's enjoy it while we can. It's quite breezy today, so some parts of the video might have a voiceover if the wind was too loud on the microphone. Today I'm just outside Buxton, which is a really popular town for tourists in the Peak District. Buxton has quite a busy town centre with lots of shopping areas, but just outside the town there are big hills and lots of lovely walking trails. You can see it's quite foggy on top of the hills. Buxton is very high. It's around 300 metres above sea level, so that means the weather up here can be quite different to everywhere else in the Peak District. If you're visiting Buxton, I suggest bringing warm clothes, waterproofs and an umbrella. It rains quite a lot up here, it's cold, it's windy, and you're very likely to find fog on the top of the hills. Having said that, it is still a really nice place to walk, and if you're lucky enough to get a sunny day, it's beautiful. I'm now in an area called the Goyt Valley. A valley is the area where a river runs, so a valley is between mountains or hills. The Goyt Valley is where the River Goyt runs between the hills. And it's another area that's really popular with tourists and hikers. This information board tells you about the Goyt Valley. You can pause it if you want to read everything, but I'll just explain a few of the words on here. The Peak District National Park, that's the area where we are. The National Park is a protected area for countryside, nature and wildlife. So the countryside is protected and there are limits on how many buildings or roads can be built here. There's a reservoir in the Goyt Valley. A reservoir is a large lake that provides water to towns and cities. So when you turn on your tap at home, you are getting water from a reservoir. And Northwest Water is the company that supplies the water in this area. The Forestry Commission is a government department that's responsible for protecting forests and woodland. There's a difference between a wood and a forest. Usually we only say forest if it's a very big area. So woodland can be a very small area of trees, but a forest implies that it's very big. And it says on the sign that red grouse live in this area. I found a photo of a red grouse. Here's what they look like. They're a little bit smaller than chickens and they live in moorland areas like this. Finally, I had to put this gorgeous sunrise in. I don't have anywhere else to put it, but I didn't want to leave it out because it is beautiful. So I hope you appreciate it as much as I did. See you soon. Bye.